Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back to your friendly neighborhood noobs, Friendly Designs. We're back for season 2, bitches. That's right. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be back on my talk show. I've been missing it. I've been missing my wonderful audience. Yes, all of you. I missed you all. You're all just so perfect. And today we are going to be talking about new topics, new things, new everything. This new series, And I'm sure that we'll learn a lot, because this series isn't about, forcing you to learn things. This isn't about, advising you this is how you should do things. No. This is more about a message. A message of believing in yourself as a confident builder. And that's what today's topic is. Confidence. That's right. We're going to be talking about confidence. Unfortunately, Friendly on the Fields is a bit busy setting up their next couple of episodes, but I will be your wonderful, gracious host for today. It's going to be wonderful. And we're going to talk about confidence. Let's go. But before that, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with all your friends, as it really helps the talk show. Really helps us get through the days. Anyway, let's get right into it. Let's go. Confidence. It's something we all seem to lack when we are making critical decisions about our Minecraft builds. And I'm sure that you could say, oh no, I'm completely 100% confident in everything I do. But then you get to parts where you question the blocks you're using, the gradients, the details, the design, the era, the timeline. It all starts to crumble as you get further and further into it. I often look at my builds and think, oh, I love you, I love your design, and then I step back and I'm like, oh my god, make it stop. And that definitely happens a lot to me. There are moments where you think to yourself, no, this looks bad, I'm gonna stop it, walk away, never come back to this. But that's the moment you have to tell yourself, you're a good builder. You are a good builder. And if you're not a good builder, there are videos to help teach you to be a good builder. And then you can be confident in yourself. But guess what? There are babies. Tiny, itty bitty babies who don't know how to build. That's right. There are even adults who have never played Minecraft who don't know how to build. That's right. So think to yourself, before you tell yourself, self, I am a confident builder. Now, personally, I do have the issue of watching other people build things and watching other people's SMPs and Minecraft videos and seeing their things and thinking to myself, I wish I was better at this. I wish I could do all that. Look at how beautiful their stuff is. I'm so jealous. But the more you get jealous, the more you kind of put yourself down, and because jealousy comes from a place of insecurity that you don't think you're good enough. But guess what, guys? You are. You can do that. It does take more time because they've had a lot more experience. They've been playing Minecraft for a lot longer. But if you played it for the same amount of time they did, I bet you'd be just as good. Don't put yourself down because you're not at the same level as them, because you haven't put in the same time. You haven't put in the same hours. Just like when you study something, the person who has more study is more likely to have a better overall piece of art or electrical. I don't know electricians. I don't know what they do, but the pipes are going to be cleaned better by plumbers. I don't know, but the car is built. It's going to be more sturdy and durable. So when it comes down to it, don't question yourself by comparing yourself to others, because you are your own creator, and you're not going to build something they're going to build. And when you do start building maybe exactly what they're building, you're going to slowly start changing things and moving things. And you won't even realize it at first, but it does happen. And it's crazy. I've looked at people's builds, like, say, designs of trees, and I've gone, oh, that looks really cool. Now I'm going to change this bit and this bit. And slowly over time, I've actually, slightly changed certain designs that I've seen to kind of fit my style a bit more, because I'm with big trees that have big bushiness, and I don't want to be seeing the branches through them.
Hi sisters, James Charles here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Wow, it's been so long and I miss you guys. Hope you've been well. I'm really happy to be here with you guys, and today it's been so long since the last video where I apologize for all those terrible, terrible things that I did. I've been reflecting and thinking and growing as a person. I know what I did was super, super not cool, and I'm so sorry. I didn't know what I was doing with myself, and sometimes when you're alone, you get desperate. What? Oh, I forgot the eye drops. I'm so sorry. I forgot to cry. Well, let's do another take. Okay, let's do another take.
So why did I bring up confidence? Why is the first episode of a building series about confidence? Last time we talked about inspiration and where you get inspiration from. Confidence is a different thing. It's a mental thing that you have to kind of think about. And with confidence, you have to think to yourself, I'm going to do this project. Preparation is really good for confidence because you feel like you're prepared, you're ready to go, and you feel a bit more secure in what you're doing. Also having great reference points. Going in, finding some great references to builds or maybe color palettes or stuff like that, that will really help as well. Some people even like to go inside of creative and build it first, and then build it in their survival world or hardcore world. There's also, mods that can actually make it so you can see a blueprint and you can put it down. A lot of YouTubers use it. I personally don't, because I don't really make the build beforehand and then port it in. I don't do that very often. I know I probably should, but I just don't have the time. I'm not a big YouTuber. Maybe if I became a big YouTuber, that's when I'd start to do it. But there are ways of doing it. If you're making YouTube content and you're not feeling confident because you think the build's going to look bad, well, there are ways of looking at that. There's replay mode where you're able to see yourself building it, and maybe you could do it in creative and then see how you look on the camera, and then go back and do it in your survival world and change what you need to change. There are always options. There are actual things these days that can help you do better, make it look better. There's also stuff like, just simply looking into building series to see how they add extra things to their build to make it look cool and flashy. So why? Why did I want to bring up confidence in the first episode? Well, I wanted to talk about it as a kind of thing that we should move past. We should move past this lack of confidence in our builds. Our builds need us. Our builds want us. They hold out every night hoping that we will come home safely. And there's also that feeling of when you see your best friends all building something cool on SMP, and then you go in, you're like, oh my god, it's huge and enormous. And you're starting anew, so you don't have the gear they have, or the tools, weapons, materials they have. So you're starting from fresh. And I've had that issue so many times, because when I start a new series, I start off with nothing. And I hate it. I hate it so much. My confidence level goes to about 0. But then I think to myself, I have a plan. I need this plan. What are the steps I can do to get further in? So say for an SMP, for Noobcraft SMP, I usually start off by going, okay, so we have to get the basics. So let's do farming, let's do some mining, let's get some storage done, let's get some animals caught. And then once that is done, I usually set it aside. For a few days, I then go off and start making a base, like a foundation for my base. I'll put cobblestone or stone down or wool just to outline it. And then I'll start getting the materials and start putting it in. Because once you have something, once you have just that thing you can refer to, which is like, my little area with all my animals and stuff, I go back there. That's my safe space. And sometimes it is nice to have a safe space that isn't your base. Look, I'm not saying don't make a mega base, or don't make a base that's beautiful and put all your things inside, because that's what a lot of people do. But at the start, make a space that's just for you and isn't for your build. You can build something crazy. You can build a giant box made of leaves, or a underwater cave or something. Do something that's fun. Do something that you do for you, and then come back and make this spectacular thing that will blow your friend's socks off. Because at the end of the day, your friends are going to be blown away, whether it's like amazing or huge, or whether it's just really well detailed. They're your friends. If they're your true friends, they're going to see it and they're going to go, wow. Now, to people who do YouTube or people who are on public SMPs, it's a bit harder. Just think that everyone is feeling like you. When they start off, everyone's like, I don't know what to build. No one's 100% confident. Some might be 98% confident and they're just weirdos. But no one is 100%, so don't feel like you have to be anything that you're not.
Hello, my name is Timmy, and I'm gonna jump off the edge of this pool. Okay, are you ready?
Ready, steady, yeah! Oh, I'm so cool. You know, while everyone's having like terrible things happen to them, like COVID and hungriness and all that kind of stuff, I'm chilling by my expensive mansion pool. Oh yeah! I wanted to finish this off by talking about this season, because this season really is about the small, finer details. Because last season I was teaching you about random things, you know, how to build a house with different styles, how to get the interior in there, a path, farming. This time we're going to be focusing on the more obscure things, such as storage, portals, walls, campsites, bridges, light fixtures, all those kinds of things, because they're the things that I have been told that, you know, there's so many videos on farming, but there isn't many on campsites. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's true. Sometimes that people want to do the same thing or want to do the same because it's a safe space, as I talked about, a safe space, and you're not confident enough to step outside that box. So this season, I want to give you boxes to step into. The confidence can be transferred into these weird and wacky places. And honestly, I think people should be doing them more. I'm actually really surprised at how many people don't build bridges, or don't make campsites, or don't do water fountains. Like they do the same design for a water fountain. I've seen the same design of a water fountain in so many different SMPs. Sometimes you can just try something new. At the end of the day, trying something new will never hurt. It's the game. You're online. It's the game. And if someone tells you you suck, they're the problem, not you. They're grumpy little grumpy pantses who need to be smacked around a bit with a pillow. Just smack them with a pillow. Bam, 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 bam. But what I want to say to you, as the viewer of this video, because I know this is kind of like a more serious video. I know it's very serious. Is that sometimes you need to be confident in yourself before you can start a build. Prepare, have a plan, do your research, and tell yourself you can do it. Because if you keep telling yourself you can't do it, then you won't. It's true. Having a negative attitude really does drain you. And it drains the people around you. No one likes a negative Nelsie. What, did I just say Nancy and Nelson together? It's Nelsie. Okay, negative Nelsie. She's now a thing. But believe in yourself, guys, because it's the only thing we have. And I believe in you. Friendly, me. Friendly in the studio. I don't know about Friendly on the fields. I don't know how he feels about that. But either way, let's get back to the studio. Well, guys, we have come to the end of the episode. That's right, we've come to the end. And I know, today was a bit of a different episode for Friendly Designs. Or should I say, Friendly Designs. Yeah, that's right. I said it the way I said last time. But this was more about confidence, and I really just wanted to fill you guys with confidence because you should believe in yourself. It's important, especially for your builds. But mainly for you. But mainly for your builds. Did I say mainly for your builds? I meant mainly for you and most of your builds. Either way, guys, we have come to the end of the episode. That's right. We have come to the end of this episode and the end of the first episode of Friendly Designs Season 2. And this season is going to be about weirder things. That's right. I asked people what they wanted and they gave me a whole list of things and I was like, oh, okay. This is odd, but cool. This season, we're going to be doing a lot of odds and ends and crazy stuff, and hopefully there'll be nice clips, and I don't know. I don't know what's coming. No one asked me. No one asked for my opinion. You know, no one. And Friendly on the Fields will be back in tomorrow's episode. Well, tomorrow is like a week away for you guys, but for me, it'll be tomorrow. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. This has been your friendly neighborhood noob. This has been Friendly Designs. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with all your friends. Don't forget to eat spaghetti, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Say goodbye to my wonderful audience. Weren't they wonderful? Oh, I just love them so much. Bye, guys.